With your porky plate this morning.
Fam, I eat pork, bro.
I eat pork too.
So why are we acting? I got a cheese and ham sandwich right there. So why are you talking about my porky plate?
And that was a thick ham as well. Like, you know, like a normal ham sandwich is just like a little, like, one slice or whatever. This is a good 5 slices of ham and then a little bit of cheese. Like, if you just want to be
listen, pepper for getting yam, mummy pig for getting yam, everything they get yam. Anyways, we're live. Good company. We've got some good company today.
Hi guys.
Introduce yourself. Do you have a like introduction thing?
No, you guys know the name. Actually, did it?
They do.
Hi guys, it's your girl Glam Girl, and if you guys don't know me already, I am an entrepreneur and I am a content creator, and I'm here with my good friends. In good company.
Because this is good company still.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, this is good company still. But yeah, man, we're here today. Obviously, people was out getting drunk last night, but they still made it.
Thank you for noticing that I did actually. I got home at 6:40. And I checked the email and I saw 5:30. I said yes. I have a good time for a good nap.
Yeah, that's calm. I can't lie. Evening ones might be better. We might have to stick to evening, filming in the evening still, because I just feel like filming that in the morning. Tired, I don't want to chat. I'm not going to lie. I was even live today, yeah? Then I was saying to my live, like, I think I've been too funny in here. I think I've given you guys all my jokes, so I'm going to go on my pod now. I'm not going to have any jokes. Do you get what I'm saying? But let's see anyway.
With your porky plate this morning.
Fam, I eat pork, bro.
I eat pork too.
So why are we acting? I got a cheese and ham sandwich right there. So why are you talking about my porky plate?
And that was a thick ham as well. Like, you know, like a normal ham sandwich is just like a little, like, one slice or whatever. This is a good 5 slices of ham and then a little bit of cheese. Like, if you just want to be
listen, pepper for getting yam, mummy pig for getting yam, everything they get yam. Not, listen, don't play with me, fam.
And you know what's so crazy? Like, when I'm eating pork, I'll try to be like, oh yeah, like I'm eating turkey bashers. I was saying eating turkey bashers, but you know what I always do? I always spell it wrong. Every time I'm lying about eating pork, it's
that's
always
why.
spelled wrong, yeah.
But that's why.
So I just stopped eating lying. I eat pork too, guys.
Yeah, like, I don't, do you know what it is? You see the pork thing, yeah? Let's talk about it quickly. I know a man, yeah, that proper, like, be committing some hardcore crimes, doing some mad haram things, and will come and tell me that I'm moving mad for having a bacon sandwich.
Yes, like, you can go out there, you can rob someone, you can cheat on somebody, whatever, but if you give them a bacon
sex
sandwich,
before marriage, murder someone, a man will be on the wing for murder and tell you he don't eat pork. Bro, eat the pork, bro. It's the least you could do.
You've already gone too far.
Yeah, it's the least you could do, bro. No, seriously, it's literally the least they could do. But yeah, no, literally. You said you're an entrepreneur. What do you do? Tell us a bit more.
So I have a beauty business where I do waxing and aesthetics. I started off doing waxing first, about 4 years ago. Why are you just on your phone?
I'm actually reading the brief.
Well, you shouldn't be reading the brief.
I'm reading the brief, but
when Glam is here, the phone needs to go down. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I have my own waxing business. I started my waxing business 2021, I believe. And yeah, and then I've gone into aesthetics now, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm coming into laser and a few other bits as well. And I do content creating.
How long you been doing content creating?
I don't know, because I had YouTube from back in the day. Do you remember?
I don't remember. Do you know what it is? I've always said to people.
Sorry, because before I was a nobody, so she didn't really notice me. But
I knew her. Don't do that, because I knew you. Sanj's bit. I knew you though.
I know you knew.
So then when I started hearing you do TikTok, I'm saying to people, fam, I know this girl. She's naturally funny, bro. She's not going on TikTok planning nothing. Yeah. She's just saying what's in her mind, bro. Yeah. Exactly, fam.
To be quite fair, with TikTok, it was kind of accidental.
What did you do? Just post one? What one went off? What was your first TikTok that went off?
I don't remember, you know.
That's how far good she is.
Like, I don't remember. I actually don't remember, because I feel like before, when TikTok first came around, it was all of them dancing and whatever. And then I started treating it like my private story and just saying things that I was saying in my private story, and everyone was like, yeah. So even when people ask me, oh, like, how do you do it?
The girls love you.
I just wake up and there's just...
She just says what's on the girls' minds.
Literally.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some relatable stuff still.
But yeah.
Do you think TikTok's a hide and mark? Like, how do you balance doing TikToking, content creating, and aesthetics and waxing?
I feel like I just do what I can. I get by how I can. I feel like because my TikToks are not really like, I don't know, it just comes to my mind, record it at the moment, post it. But now I'm trying to kind of like actually be a bit more intentional with what I'm posting and stuff like that. Yeah. But as I was saying before, I did have YouTube back in the day. And it was actually going really well, but I feel like at the time it just wasn't really... Actually, no. Mike's boyfriend deleted all my YouTube videos out of vengeance and spite. And
X.
Yeah.
You're dark still.
My ex-boyfriend actually deleted every single one of my YouTube videos.
I'm on all of that though.
And you know what? That's because you're wicked. That's why. That's because you're wicked.
I'm on all of that, bro. What do you mean you're gonna go and blow up on YouTube and you just what did you do to him though? How about that?
I said some stuff.
Yeah, so I'm saying you can't be saying stuff.
No, but you know what?
You can't be saying stuff.
No. But my thing is, I get that. You know, I said some stuff, but my YouTube was. I made that. That's nothing to do with you. It wasn't no couples thing. This is not Diera and fucking Kendra. I'm gonna say that this is actually my YouTube that I made before you got here. And because I said something that you didn't like, you deleted my whole thing. And you know what? Yeah, let me talk about that. You wasn't even chesty enough to come and say, yeah, I did it. You waited for days until I kind of clocked on, and afterwards, and when I called you, you was like, oh yeah, I'm there. I said, huh? I'll tell you guys, that day broke my heart. And then obviously, like, it was going really well. Like, I was telling story times. Like, it was actually going really well.
Getting views?
Yeah, I was getting views. Like, for the time.
Honestly, yeah, but what year was it?
For the time. This was like, 2017.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair.
I was getting views. Like, I had a good, like, you know, I had a good little platform. Like, even now, people still say, oh, yeah, I remember from YouTube days sort of thing. So, but obviously, as I said, he wasn't really paying attention because I wasn't really a...
Stop saying that.
Anywho, so...
Stop saying
yeah, so
that.
I think I've always had, like, a passion for kind of, like, sharing just my personality and how I am and everything like that. And also just being a real-ass bitch. Like, I'm not going to come in here and pretend to be somebody I'm not. And I like that. So that's just my content. That's just me and whatever. If you guys don't know, GlamGirlWrld on TikTok and the Glam Girl with 2 R's on YouTube.
What about GlamGirlWrld on YouTube? Do you think that'll work?
Pardon?
Do you think that'll work on YouTube with GlamGirlWrld?
I think because
I feel like it makes sense though with the world because you just say what's going on in your mind.
I know, but I feel like because what I want to do on YouTube, I feel like it's 2 separate things. So I have GlamGirlWrld and then I have my other thing that I want to do.
That's how I feel still, not gonna lie.
But my thing is, guys, you guys are going to go on there and see like barely anything on there. You guys are thinking, what's going on? It's because like I have all the content, but if it's not executed the way I want it to be executed, it's just, you're not going to see it for now. So, yeah. Can you mind your foot on this?
Just getting comfy, innit? just getting comfortable. Anyways, waxing. I want to talk about waxing still. That's what I gather I'm at, obviously.
I was going to say, when I first started my waxing business, yeah, this girl, she popped up to me, she's like, oh, what, can you just do my armpits or something? Because I don't really see my fanny. Not being funny.
That should have been one of the things that we cannot talk about.
What,
but this is why I can't book you.
Why?
Because you want to come to the whole of my business on Good Company. If I let her do it, she would have come in here describing my thing and them thing there.
I actually wouldn't. I don't remember what people's vaginas look like.
Then you're going mad. I would remember everything.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
Because good pussy, you have to get things. So I need to know which one's got a good pussy to get things. You get me?
You definitely would remember it. But me, I just feel like, yeah, I think I'm quite desensitized to it, you know?
You probably are. You've probably seen every shape and size.
I think in the last 4 years, I've probably seen like over like 2,000 vaginas.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh my God.
One day. What? 2,000?
Yeah.
2,000 buffs.
And then obviously like monthly, like people come back every single month and whatnot, and like.
Yeah, but you must see some scary sights though.
I've seen.
Like you see some mad things, like bro. Like,
I've seen some things definitely, but I feel like being in that sort of, it's like being a midwife, or like being like a nurse. There's certain things you kind of like for example, if it's like, I don't know, some girl has like a lot of ingrown hairs, you know it's not because she's dirty or whatever it is, it's she just has ingrown hairs.
Okay, so you know beyond like what like.
But then obviously there are some things that are just like.
Just too much.
They're a bit worrying, yeah.
Did you tell them?
Of course.
So if it's like you see something that the team behind the camera is dying.
Sorry. Listen. No, because now I've got questions. I've got questions as well.
Text me them. Text me the questions. Anyways, so wait. So if you see something that's a bit like, okay, for example, let's start with a smell.
Okay, yeah.
Are you telling them?
It depends on what smell it is.
So you would know the difference between smells and just like what's natural?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I know the difference between sweat, I know the difference between BV, I know the difference between...
BV's a killer.
I know BV is a killer, but I feel like, guys, you need to make sure you're drinking your water, eating your fruits, and stop sleeping with these men, yeah? No, obviously, there's certain men out there who you can, you know, do your thing with. I'm not somebody to tell you what to do in life, you know what I'm trying to say. But if you're talking to somebody and you know he's you know, laying down with like 5, 6 girls, he got all these girls in his line, whatever... You need to be aware that you may get a little bit of BV or what's that? Bacterial vaginosis. So
is that not what BV is?
Oh yeah, what's that one called? Thrush. It's not thrush.
But I thought thrush just comes from like
or throwing off your pH
anything.
Scale. Yeah.
Yeah, but pH scale is diet, isn't it?
it could be diet, it could be your underwear, it could be anything.
Your washing.
Yeah.
You can get thrush from your what you use to wash your clothes.
Yeah, or even what you use in the shower. Like some people feel like they need to get soap and really shove it
Go
up
mad.
there.
Come on, man. That's one
Calm
number
it
one.
down.
Go mad.
Calm it down. But I think there's balance as well because some people don't actually get in there. Like they don't really separate what needs to be separated and wash what needs to be washed.
Needs to be separated.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, the batty cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your bum's
Wash your batty, bro.
I was
Wash your batty, bro. If you're watching this and you don't wash your batty, bro, wash your batty, bro.
You can't get in the shower and think because you're doing your armpits, it's all gonna. No, you have to go and actually dedicate some time.
Wash your nash.
Yeah, dedicate some time and actually
wash your nash, bro.
Get in between there as well. But I am very like when my clients do have like something that I'm genuinely worried about, I actually tell them like, sis.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. That's how you know you're just like confident in a certain thing. Because see me, I get secondhand embarrassment. I'm gonna let you go about your day with your stinky batty, and someone else gonna tell you.
No, because you know what it is. I feel like I actually have a duty to actually.
Okay, say it how you would say it then.
I was like, babe, have you changed your diet?
Have you changed your diet?
Yeah.
Change their diet. Have you changed? Oh, as in like. So what if they're a first timer?
If they're first timer, it depends. Like if it's a thing where it's like how can I say this?
Because I don't want one of her clients to be watching, and then she said it to them, and they're now thinking, she.
No. Because I don't violate my clients. Apart from, okay, cool. I don't
Apart
violate my clients.
She got one client. She got vengeance for.
I got one in my whole 4 years. I only have one client that I ever will tell a story about, and that one, she's not my client.
Okay,
you came as an enemy. You didn't come as a client. You came as an enemy, and sorry, that was you was trying to.
Hey, let's get into it. Tell me the story. Because basically, just a little bit of background. We went live on TikTok and so I slightly got a little bit of the story, but tell us the story of your worst. This client, this bad client, this naughty. You see, if you're watching, you're a naughty girl.
If you're watching this,
you're poo-poo bum. You got poo-poo bum.
If you're watching this, I just want to say that, why did you do that? Like, that's the only thing I want to know is like, why did you do that? And it's not even about the actual. Anyway, cool. So basically, I had a client. It was 9 a.m, and like literally, okay, cool. One thing I noticed about my day is like, for example, from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, depending on what my clients are doing. Like, say for example, if they're coming from work or whatever, like it's like they will still make the time to kind of like clean up before they come to their appointments or whatever it is. And I honestly feel like it's a sign of respect. Like you're coming to someone's place of work, they're going to be seeing certain things. So it's like let me just clean up myself. Because even when I was getting waxes, like I'm in the room before the woman comes in, we're like, do you know what I'm saying? So, and I even like, anyway, 9 a.m. appointment, like, I don't even know how to.
9 a.m. though, your back shouldn't be stinking at 9 a.m. You can't even go yard without washing your back.
I think that was my most like confusing
thing at the time
ever. And I think it wasn't just a little, maybe I forgot to wipe up or whatever it was. I actually thought like, bro, was you doing this to like avenge somebody for like? I was really confused. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and I'm not a judgmental person at all whatsoever. But I think it was just the overall attitude that came along with the appointment. Anyway, so I had my own client. She's coming now. I'm like, oh yeah, like get ready. I will say the same thing. Like, there's white wax there. Put your head this way. Put your legs this way. I'm back in a minute. Use the white wax if you feel free to, and then also throw it in a bin. Fine. So usually when I'm waxing my clients, obviously I start off by cleansing the front area, and then like I'll wax it, have my conversations, whatever, and then I go to the back area,
Yeah, okay.
This time, this was something that I've actually never seen before. And obviously as a woman myself, I just personally think, like, how did you not even see this or notice it, or like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you like, come on, like, it was this anyway. So cool. Long story short, it was a thing where I'm trying to be very careful with my words.
I'm trying to picture the situation, innit? Like, I'm trying to picture.
Let me tell you how it went.
Your face first seeing something that is just
I've never seen before.
Shock to the system type
like
thing.
I'm used to seeing like, obviously we're all adults in here. Like, I'm used to seeing like discharge and stuff like that, because that's something you can't help. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't help like fresh discharge or whatever it is. I don't really care about that. But this was like it was marinating. Like you know when you make, you know with that Christmas cake that we have, yeah, like the Christmas cake that we have, like Jamaicans have that Christmas cake, yeah. And you know how you have to put the fruits in from January for opening back up in December
to brew.
Yeah, like
to brew.
I just felt like anyway, so cool. So she's opened her legs now, whatever, and like obviously I've seen that the wipes are untouched. And sometimes when I see the wipes untouched, I'm thinking, okay, cool, maybe they just had a shower before, because again, it's 9 a.m. in the morning.
Did she look like it would be like in first appearance with her clothes on? Could you tell that it was gonna be mad?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Not at all. Like, and that's another thing as well. Like, trust me, like some certain things that you might associate with certain people, ever like it doesn't come with a certain sort of like person or whatever it is. Like, you have a look. But yeah, like. So my thing is, it was the attitude from the jump of the appointment, like from when she came in. Like me, I'm very much hi, like da 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 da. And even when like clients may be like nervous, so that's why it might come across as attitude, but it's not actually them like giving attitude. They're just really really nervous. So I always kind of just brush it off anyway. But it was very much like I was like hi, like come in, da da da. And she was like hi. I think to myself, yeah, you did book me. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like I never begged you to book me, and that's another thing. Is anyway, can we talk about service providers after this? Like being a service provider.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
all right, cool. So cool. She's coming now. Me, I was like, yeah, the wet wipes are there, blah blah blah, whatever. And I left her to get ready, and I've come back in the room. So obviously now when she's I said, oh, like if you want to open your legs for me, as I said, usually I just do the first bit, and then after I go to the bum sort of thing, yeah. But then when I saw the
area, the first area.
Yeah, when I saw the first area, this was something different. Like this was something different. I've never seen this thing occur, and I was just really confused. And as I said, it's 9 in the morning, and it's not funny. It's not funny. Like I'm not laughing at you, babe. Like I'm really not laughing at you, babe. But honestly, if you didn't send me that dirty, okay, sorry. If you didn't send me that dirty paragraph, also you would never. No one would have had this story ever. But anyway, so cool. Long story short, it's like as I said, like you see, like when you don't wear wigs, yeah. But basically, when you take off a wig, like and your glue's there, and you just kind of rub it a little bit. You see how the glue goes like this.
Oh my god, sorry.
She's going mad.
Yeah, like, but it was like really big.
Was she buff though?
Dollops of.
Was she buff though?
She was an attractive girl.
Oh no.
But I mean, I'm somebody who thinks a lot of girls are attractive, and you are somebody who thinks a lot of girls are not attractive. So.
But I know
like
a buffy.
Girl, no, but you will make her live and be like, "You're not buff, get out." That's the first person that we're dealing with here.
That's the rules.
Literally,
you're buff, don't talk.
Literally. But yeah, so there was that sort of like gunk there, and it just felt like. But it wasn't like a normal. It was okay for me. It's normal because I'm a waxer, but like this was like excessive.
And was there smell at the same time?
Yes, but the smell was like, it was like, as I said, it was something I've never even smelled before, or whatever. And me, I'm very much like, okay, like if I want to know why this is happening, rather than like, let me shame you. I'm not going to shame you for it, because at the end of the day, we're all women, do you know what I'm saying? And also as well, some women don't get taught how to clean themselves properly or whatever it is. So if this is a thing where like you maybe need to be told whatever, I'm happy to tell you. Yeah. And that's why I tried to tell her. Anyway, so judging by the front, it was like, as I said, I've seen a lot in my life, and there's certain things that I can actually just be like, okay, cool, like, might just wipe it off, or I might, you know what, sometimes I might just put wax over it and call it a day, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll ignore it, like, I actually ignore it. But, okay, cool, I saw the front, and I thought to myself, let me see the back. So I said to her, oh, like, do you want to put your knees up so I can just clean the back as well, yeah? And, like, as I said, I've seen a lot, and, like, you know, I've seen a lot, like, maybe sometimes, like, you know, you might wipe, but might not wipe properly. But this looked as if, like, the person literally done their thing and just put the trousers on afterwards, like not no wiping, not no none of that. And my thing is, as I said, that you know, we're all women, you know, we should learn how to kind of clean ourselves, because it's not just about smelling good or whatever. Like that can actually cause, like, it can cause infections. If you're so serious, like if you leave feces in your bum for a long time, that could actually cause an infection, especially if it's like a big dollop.
Yeah.
And it was a dollop. Like a dollop, actual big dollop, and I've never.
Shit in her bum.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. And I've never ever experienced that before, because all of my clients come with like, you know what I'm trying to say. They come with whatever.
It's the fact that you gave it a wipes. You gave it opportunity.
Exactly. And also as well, I always say that my clients are always like, oh, I hope I'm clean. Those are the cleanest ones. Like my clients are always nervous about whatever. They're always like, oh, like, what? I'm thinking. You don't know what I've seen. You don't know my story. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what I've seen. But this was something I thought to myself. I literally said to myself, Alicia, like, forget Glam Girl right now, yeah? Alicia, if you do this you will do anything for money. And I can't be a girl who does anything for money. Like, I actually had a little talk with myself in my head, and I thought to myself, okay, cool, how am I going to navigate this? So I literally said to her, unfortunately, I won't be able to do the appointment today due to health and safety reasons. Because to me, it's a health hazard. Come on, like, do you get it?
She must have been there, like, what do you mean?
No, because she'll tell you why. As soon as I said it, she said, oh, I can wipe. Oh,
Hold on a minute.
Oh, so you just thought that I was going to do it. Like, and that's where I find the disrespect in it. I feel like sometimes people, oh yeah, she's seen it already. Like,
that's rude. If you're watching this, you're rude.
Exactly.
You're rude. Whichever camera, you're rude.
We haven't even got into the rudeness yet.
No, but that's rude though.
It is. And that's what I think it's disrespectful, because it's like, you're going to come to someone's place of work and it's just like, oh, I don't care. Let the waxer do it. First of all, have a name. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you just... Do you know what I mean? I'm a human being as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like, yes. Anyway, I was like, due to health and safety reasons, as the terms and conditions states, obviously you're supposed to come, prepared for your appointment, and you're not prepared. Obviously, it's an awkward thing to say to somebody, because obviously you don't want to make them feel a type of way. But if I was going around like that, I would need someone to tell me. There's no way I'm going to reach the big, big ages, and I'm going to go around my whole life. And imagine if you're going to sleep down with man and stuff like that, and now man are like, oh, do you know how man them are as well? You think they have this tiptoe around the situation? No, they're not gonna. So I feel like, yeah, I was trying to be helpful. So I said to her, yeah, like, blah, blah, and you're gonna have to, like, this is like a shower thing.
Rebook.
Yeah, like, you're gonna have to rebook the appointment.
At
blah,
9 a.m,
And this is what I was confused about, because it's like, you've come straight from your house. Well, I would have thought you came straight from your house.
She came from, yeah.
No.
I was gonna say she came from a man's house, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not even that.
Yeah.
You came from the toilet. You came from the bathroom. Fresh from the bathroom. Before you was leaving, you didn't have time to wipe, so you just thought...
But you always... No. You always have time to wipe. You have time to wipe. And you know what as well? Bring a water bottle in. Like, if you're that sort of person where you know that your bowels really do a lot, yeah? Bring a water bottle into the toilet and just give it a little wash down. I'm telling you. You know, when I went to Dubai, my bum felt the cleanest it's ever felt in my whole entire life. So now I always bring a water bottle.
They have the best toilets ever.
Literally.
I wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah, like, even
this type of conversation.
You need to douche.
No, not a douche. No, not a douche. No. Like, don't try to start doing all that stuff. But then again.
Oh, I got a colon cleanse the other day. But we'll talk about that.
Yeah. But anyway, not like a douche, but literally just a little, pour the water down and then pat down. Like, that is like really clean.
Bro, wash your bum when you're in the shower, bro. And wash your bum when you're, like, if you're going to a wax appointment, like, won't being funny, like, come on, man. Even nowadays, I realize nowadays, I feel like, when you wipe your bum, should you not just use wipes?
Yeah. I've got wipes in my bag.
You can wipe your bag in here?
No. But I bring wipes everywhere.
But girls just have wipes everywhere.
Yeah.
I got wipes in my car.
Why do you have wipes in your car? What's going on in there?
It doesn't matter. But I could have helped the girl with a shitty batty, and that's what matters.
But yeah, like, I don't think this was like a tissue thing. Anyway, let's get back to the story. So guys, I have attention deficit, so don't.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to write that down for me, please, so I can tell the people in my life, because they can say ADHD.
It's not ADHD. Don't. What's the word I'm talking about?
It's attention. What's the word?
Deficit. Don't describe me. What's the word I'm talking about? Prescribe me. Don't diagnose me. I don't have ADHD. I have attention deficit. And you know what? With the NHS, you're never gonna find out anyway. Do you know what I'm saying?
How expensive it is? £8.
Expensivity. I'm talking about the waiting list.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta go private, man.
Right, yeah.
If you're neurodiverse, if you're neurodiverse, keep it to yourself.
Exactly. But anyway, so cool. So obviously I told her.
Sorry.
You can't say that.
Yeah, sorry. Do you know why? I'm sorry.
No, I think the reason
Okay, don't cancel me. Listen to what I'm saying here. My little brother's actually got everything. He bounces off the walls. He actually bounces off the walls, yeah. I love him to death of me. But I just want you to know that there's nothing wrong with that. I think I do have ADHD. Because I'm not gonna lie, only when I got to college, I realised I've done a test for dyslexia. I've got dyslexia, dyscalculia,
you know what? I've been here for like an hour and she's mentioned her dyslexia so many times.
Dyscalculia, boom boom.
If you wanna say whatever you wanna say, don't listen to her because she will come and tell you. You'll be like, oh, why don't you remember? Oh, I got dyslexia.
I've got dyslexia, boom boom. Dyslexia, dyslexia, boom boom.
Yeah, but you know what? For someone with dyslexia, I've never even noticed.
Neither did my secondary school's teachers. And that's why I was meant to get extra time, and you didn't give me extra time, and that's why my GCSE didn't work. But I was meant to be round the back of the curtain with the other students that's gonna stay in there for half an hour more.
I mean, did they scribe for you?
Bro, I've never not too much. Bro, I've never finished a booklet. Like my GCSEs are not because of the answers. I've never get to the back of the booklet, bro.
And also it's the attention deficit as well.
Because look at us right now, we're talking about GCSEs, we're talking about the shitty Betty, bro. How do we
get here? Sorry. So yeah, cool. Long story short now, obviously I've said to her, like, obviously we'll have to do, like, either you're gonna have to rebook the appointment, because in my terms and conditions, and we're gonna get onto terms and conditions in a minute, because clients hate terms and conditions, you know. But my thing is, I feel like if I go through someone's, okay, let's put a pin in that, stick a pin, and we'll get back to that in a minute.
Terms and conditions and service provider.
Yeah, write it down, because you was up on your phone earlier, so you might as well.
Okay.
So yeah, so obviously I've said to her,
text
like,
it to me, please.
Due to the like terms and conditions, whatever, you're gonna have to rebook your appointment, and yeah, you're gonna have to pay half of your current balance, because at the end of the day, 9 a.m. that's a premium slot. I start work at 11. So I've come into work early, whatever. On top of that as well, this appointment was not cancelled due to my own wrongdoing. It's due to your negligence. So yeah. So anyway, cool.
It's due to your shitty Betty.
Don't let her diss you down. Yeah. Don't let her. This was a mistake that you made, and it's okay. But at least now we can use your story to educate others.
Don't have a shitty Betty.
Amen. So yeah. So obviously now I've let, like, you know, usually as well when my clients usually get ready, like after the appointment, like we're just chatting off. But this time I thought to myself, let me get out of here. Do you know what I mean? Let me get out of here. Give me a little minute to actually think about, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, think about what's going on. So cool. I've come back in the room now, and you know what? I felt so bad, and I think this is why this irritated me so much, because I felt so bad. Like, I felt so bad. Like, when I say I felt so bad,
because by then she hadn't done anything to you, right?
Yeah. By this time, she didn't done anything to me. She, like, it's just like that attitude that she gave me from the beginning, and like even when I'm like talking to her, like sometimes, okay, never mind. But even when I'm trying to talk to her and stuff like that, it was very much like a very cold response. But usually, if someone comes in with like a little bit of an off like vibe or whatever, I usually just put it down to like nerves, because usually they kind of warm up. Because if you're trying to give me attitude and I'm still like, it's very.
That's weird.
What do you mean?
Well, if they were giving you attitude and you're smiling.
No, but I'm still like,
oh.
Like, I don't really take the attitude personally, because this is like, do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
How can I take your attitude personally? You don't know me.
And your body stinks anyway. You know, yeah, I'm saying. Reality though, if I've seen your batty and I'm sending you home because I can't wax it and you're giving me attitude, go ahead and rile up.
This is like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, not internalization, but you're really projecting your issues out.
Yeah.
So that was very much like that. But anyway, so cool.
Like that hairstylist that had no heater.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
We're gonna ban.
We need to talk about that. We need to.
We're gonna get there.
But yeah, so obviously I've come back in the room and I was like, oh, like, is everything okay? Whatever. Oh yeah, by the way, she did ask, can she use the wipes? But I said to her, like, this is gonna have to be.
She basically saying, my girl said, oh, like you said, so the batty was shitty. Then you told her.
Can we change that? The batty was shitty.
But that's what it was though. I gotta keep it raw.
No, but it wasn't just the batty.
Everything was shitty.
Oh, the pom-pom was. It had clumps, like. Oh.
Yeah.
It's got the wig, the discharge.
Yeah, the little glue all rolled up.
The gluey.
Like.
Yeah, it's not actually glue, but that's the best way I can describe how it
At
was.
9 a.m. is crazy.
Yeah, I think the fact that it was 9 a.m.
We're gonna just call you the mad thing. Like you just had the mad thing going on. You told her.
No. You actually made me rethink.
Like waxing.
What am I doing?
Yeah, cool. So you had the mad thing going on. You told her. Then she offered, oh, I can wipe it. She said, babe. Because girls love to do this little thing where they're trying to be nice.
There was no babe. It was very much.
So, oh, I can wipe it.
Yeah.
And then you said, no, it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, I was like, too bad. No. But yeah, so cool. I've gone out now. Let her get ready. I've come back. And like, before I can even say, she literally just slapped the money on the bed and she left. Yeah.
How much?
Like half of the point, but I don't remember. I think at that time it was like probably a bit cheaper, because this was like, what, 2 years ago? But this is the story that I tell to all my clients.
Okay, cool.
Because like anyway, so cool. So obviously after the appointment now, obviously I'm going on with my day with my clients, kikiing, you know, like literally. And then I receive a lengthy, long text message from the girl. And I honestly thought that the text message was going to be like, oh my God, babe, I'm so sorry. I'm like, John would say, because I would have been like, you know what, don't be embarrassed. Like, honestly, at least we know now. And at least, obviously, in future, just come ready, I wouldn't even minded or whatever it is. Like, I wasn't going to never take you ever again because of this experience.
Yeah.
This is something that I've told you, and then you can kind of correct it.
If anything, it should have been character building.
Exactly.
You could have started the relationship and she could have been waxing your back till now.
Oh my God, I've had clients where I've had to tell them something and we're like this.
And you help them and then they come. Yeah,
100%. So that's what I genuinely thought it was going to be. I was wrong. She sent me one paragraph and she was calling me all sorts of names. Like, she said I was a thief. She said that I was horrible. Like, but the thing is, I wasn't even horrible to her. I think it's just that you're internalizing that this thing that's going on, like you're now taking it as, oh, like she's trying to diss me, babe. And the thing is, yeah, the reason why I kind of was confused, because when I said health and safety reasons, you literally said, oh, I can wipe, so you knew. So don't now try to say that you're coming with all these things, whatever. Anyway, the basis of the paragraph was that you're a thief, this, that, and the third. You didn't even offer me to give me back my deposit or whatnot. But it's like,
you don't deserve it.
If you've come with shit in your bumhole, bro, what?
Exactly.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's compensation for what you put me through.
Like, and it's 9 a.m.
Exactly.
I got up to see your shit.
It's a premium slot.
You literally got up to see shit.
Literally, it's out of hours. Like, it's out of hours. And you guys might not agree with me with that, but like, sorry, like, I've chosen this job. I can choose my hours. And I've come in at 9 a.m. and I see this. And not only is this, but you've now disrespected me afterwards. You're calling me names and whatever.
You even compensated her. I gave you wipes, babe. You didn't want to use them.
Exactly. And also as well, like, you're calling me names based off disappointment. I never called you the dirty guy. I'm going to say, I could have... Don't cancel me. But my point is, I was very respectful about it. So I feel like she definitely did internalize it. And obviously, the embarrassment of it all was the reason why she sent me the paragraph.
Okay, this is the question. If the appointment was at 9 a.m, what time did you get the paragraph?
2 o'clock. It was 2:17 to be precise.
Marination. She
Yeah.
went home. She wiped badly.
She know. I think.
But we don't know that she did wipe.
No, but my thing is, yeah, she was even like, oh yeah, I spoke to my friends about this. What did you tell your friends? That's all I want to know. What did you tell your friends? Because you did not. There's no way you told your friends that there was that going on.
That's something you don't tell your friends.
You don't tell your friends.
You should have just kept that to yourself.
Actually, to be fair, I tell my friends a lot of stuff, and also my friends tell me a lot of stuff, and they send me pictures of their vaginas sometimes.
You're a waxer in the group.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
So like, what do they ask you when they send the pictures?
They'll be like, oh, is this an ingrown hair or is this a spot? And I'm thinking, babe, I'm
but that's your job though.
Wait, but do they give you a warning?
No.
You just random pussy.
Yeah, sometimes they get.
I might have to start doing waxing, you know. Get them to them random pussy wicks.
Like, sometimes they'll give me a warning, or sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, babe, look at this. But I'm thinking, oh my god, like, I'm actually not at work right now. But anywho, so she was like, yeah, I told my friends, and after speaking to my friends, this girl gave me an ultimatum as if I'm on Netflix. Yeah, she was like to me, it's either A. Like, I'm going to say how I read it, because maybe I read it wrong, but you tell me innit. It's either A, you give me back my money and you reschedule me a new appointment for free.
She was willing to open her legs again in front of you.
Yeah, but my thing is, no, I feel like if she actually came back in a, you know what I mean? If she actually messaged me like, hey babe, I did feel type of way, whatever, like I was just wondering if we can discuss it or whatever, I would have been like to her, you know what, don't feel any shame or embarrassment. This is a first time for you. I've told you, and now you can just like
No, you should feel shame for coming to an appointment at 9 a.m. with your booty out and there's shit in there, please.
Yeah.
This is why certain people are behind the camera.
Yeah, that's why they're behind.
No PR training. No PR training. What?
Like,
bro.
I feel like there's a different.
I feel like you had the right approach though, because you was willing to do the right way, and you was always willing to let her come back in it. But she did this to herself. She made her bed. She got a lie in it. Like it's that type of thing.
I think for me personally, I just hate being like, you're attacking my character now.
Yeah.
You're trying to call me a teacup on all of these things. I never a bomber clock thing.
Even half price. Let me tell you. Listen, shitty back if you're watching. Yeah, let me tell you this from now. I would have made you pay the whole thing, if not double, for my time and for what I've witnessed. That, because it's not gonna come out my mind now. So
you
she's
know that
jealous.
Marvin Sapp clip where he's like, close the doors, that pastor. Like, close the doors.
Oh yeah, lock the doors. Lock the doors.
And give me that money.
Yeah, give me the money. Yeah.
But yeah, so her wrong was, oh, reschedule me a new appointment, I forgot what the second one was, but the third one was my favourite one. And that's why I picked it. She was like, oh, I'm going to tell my story.
Oh no.
And my thing is,
oh no.
She
threatened to cancel you basically, but that one you cancelled. I
don't think that you could cancel me due to you traumatizing me.
But why would she want to put herself in a predicament
I don't think she would have come out with, oh yeah, guys, this is why. I think she would have been, oh, Glam Girl done this to me. Yeah, you know what I would have said?
Your response would have been?
My response would have been, hello guys, I don't come on here usually to do this, because you know how they always say that. I don't usually come in here and do this, whatever. But all I want to say is the only reason why I would cancel your appointment while you're in my face is due to hygiene or whatever it is, or health and safety. And that's all I'm going to say. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And if you are trying to cancel me and you don't want to come to the appointment and whatnot, then you need to refer back to what I just said, because I'm not going to come and cancel someone's appointment for no reason. I don't want to make people uncomfortable. That's the last thing I want to do.
And then I'm going to comment shitty batty, #shitty batty. And tell all my friends.
Kids.
Yeah, I'm going to tell all my friends to write #shitty batty too. Yeah.
But yeah, like literally, like the reason I even started my business in general, because I didn't want girls to feel uncomfortable when they go get waxes and stuff.
Yeah. So what like? Because for example, let me tell you lot from now. Yeah, I don't know. You lot might feel this is a bit freaky deaky from me, but like I be going to the wax shop. Like I would never go to Glam Girl. Not gonna lie. That's because I know you though.
No, but that's
my little wax lady is a little Cyprian lady. She's really cute. She calls
we
me.
don't care about her.
Oh.
Why do you,
She's moving as well.
You know what's so crazy?
To a house, and I'm a bit nervous to go to a house.
Sorry guys, when I first started my waxing business, did I say this already? No, but was you wrong then?
I think you said this on live. She's gonna say that when I first started. Oh, you did say it already. You did.
But
that I basically said to her, I don't want her to see my parts. Yeah, I don't. You're my friend, like, but like you're not like I don't want to. Nah, bro, because you can't unsee that. And you're just looking at me. We'll be in a party, yeah. I'm drunk, and you're just picturing my batty. No, bro, let the little Cyprian lady do that. What are you talking about? But I did go to one waxer though, but I didn't get a wax, so that's fair.
Oh yeah, true.
Exactly. I wouldn't even let her do that. Anyways, I don't want to tell you how late.
Alright, cool. But yeah, the reason that's why I started my business in the first place was because I feel like obviously getting a wax is very daunting, especially for like black women as well, because sometimes you can go to the wax shops and they're using like the wrong wax, or they're not like taking care of your coochie the way it needs to be taken care of. And as I said, it's very daunting. And imagine you going in there and you're seeing some rude-faced gal being rude and all these things. And I generally like making my clients feel comfortable. I think I do the job more for the talking and the therapy of it and chatting and like genuinely my clients.
For the mix up.
When I tell you, it's not even mix
up.
For
the tea.
Yeah.
You get tea though, innit?
Yeah, I do. And also as well, I correct my clients, you know. Trust me. Like, I correct them. If they're doing something wrong, I'll be like, nah, babe. I'm not that type of person that's going to just come and tell you, oh, yeah, you're in the right all the time.
So any of my shorties that goes to Glam Girl HQ, you know you're going to get corrected because I'm not even a bad guy like that. Like, you don't know.
Yeah. You know, when people lie, they just start moving their hands like this as well. So it's like...
I'm thinking that.
But yeah, like, I feel like, yeah, so that's how I started. But my main reason was because I went to a waxer, and it was in, I think it was like some random place in Hackney when I didn't know any better. And it was like literally the most traumatic, worst experience of my life. Like, it was just terrible.
Yeah, like one time I went to one lady, it was in COVID, yeah, and it was in her house. I went with someone, but anyways, she done one armpit, I went home. It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was literally crazy.
I feel like if there's certain things that I always say, if you see, get up, pull up your knickers and get out. Don't stay there. Like,
and what would you say one of those things are to the girlies if they go into someone's wax shop or wax house or wherever they're doing waxing? What is it? If you see this one thing, leave.
Well, first of all, if you walk in there, you don't see me. Just get out. Okay. But what's I want to say? So the top one is definitely like if they're using that same stick the whole time, forget about it.
But how do you know they're using the same stick?
Because you're literally
you will see them.
Yeah, you see them dunking it in there, like.
And they get to a point where they get a stick here like this, yeah, and then they'll wrap tissue around it and turn it to the other side or break it off.
No, that's calm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they should be doing. But if they're just using the same one,
get a whole new stick.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Little Cyprian lady, I need to remember her name. Little Cyprian lady, she just gets one stick, and but for the little crease, she snaps it in half. Do you do that?
Not really.
You're not supposed to?
No, you can do it if you want. Everyone has a different. What do you mean the little creases?
I don't know. Like when she wants to do somewhere like specific, she snaps the thing in half.
Oh, that's what she's trying to really get in.
I don't know. More time I'm too busy crying, so I wouldn't really notice. Yeah, I can't cry in front of her. So.
Oh no, don't. Yeah. Because I'll actually look at you differently.
I'm in there like,
I've never actually seen you.
And then one time I was there waiting to go downstairs, and a girl I knew walked upstairs. I was fuming.
Why are you fuming?
And they kept asking me what I'm in there for, what I'm in there. Bro, so I'm not gonna do that.
My blood clot business.
What? I can't get some. like what? Well, I can't get some. Like I can't get some hygienically. Like what did you not expect? You think I'm like these other little rugrats running around, bro?
But to be quite fair, I've waxed a lot of different people.
Have you waxed any? Okay, obviously you're not gonna tell us. I don't want you to say any names, but have you waxed any known people?
Yeah. 100%, yeah. I wax all those sorts of people. Literally, I feel like my client base is very wide. Like, there's a lot of people who wouldn't even think. But I will get off topic of my origin story. Sorry, guys. So
Sorry.
Attention deficit.
I had a really sorry, guys. You're watching a podcast with two people with attention deficit, so be mindful. But so I was literally I got a really bad wax. It was really, really bad. Like, it was so bad that I just literally was traumatized. Like. I didn't want to share how bad it was. I had to take the next day off of work. Like,
what was it? A strip wax or hot wax?
It was a strip.
So why is it strip?
Like with those.
Ain't that the good
strips.
one? That's the route. That's the one I'd be doing.
I mean,
That's less painful.
me and you, we got different hair textures. You know what I'm trying to say?
Tart true.
That's another. Why are you saying it like that?
Because I don't know what you meant by that, but I know my hair texture is good, so maybe you're on a bad one.
Your hair texture is nice, but I feel like obviously.
So wait, just one question, not to disturb again. So someone's hair texture on their head is the same as.
No, not all the time. But like I feel like especially with like more melanated black women, like we need to be.
Don't worry, I know you know.
Using,
you know how I love black, yeah. You know I've seen that enough times.
Of course you do.
Come on, bro.
Sorry,
No,
yeah.
Yeah. Pussy mechanic, you know.
But I feel like certain waxes, it was like they were scared to. I don't know. It was just very weird. And obviously, I got PCOS, so I need to get a wax. Like it's actually necessary. Do you know what PCOS? You know what PCOS is? You don't know what PCOS is?
Is it? Does your belly get bloated?
My belly doesn't get bloated. I think my one's like quite mild. I just get like hairy.
Oh, PCOS. Oh, yeah. I know what that is. I know what that is.
Endometriosis.
Yeah. I know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
So like I have a lot of clients with that as well. I've got a lot of clients who have like obviously like ingrowns and stuff like that. And I feel like for me, it's like they feel uncomfortable, and I don't want women to feel uncomfortable when it comes to things that you can't.
Oh, that's so cute that you started waxing based off like your own experience.
Yeah.
That's so cute, gang. Yo.
And yeah, like I just want to get girls to feel comfortable. I feel like it was a very uncomfortable experience when I first got it, and I felt like you don't understand me. You said
like fuck this, I'm gonna do this myself type shit.
No, so I did find someone else that was actually like a really good waxer, and obviously I was going to have a time, but this woman, like she was different. Like she was like an Albanian lady. Shout out to you, Albanian lady. Like we created a really good bond, like really good bond. I think at the time I was like 19 or 20, and she was like in her 30s. She had a child, whatever. And it's like, anyway, we used to talk about everything. Like we actually talk about everything. Like this woman knew absolutely everything about me. And yeah, we even had a little YouTube videos together. Like it was crazy. Like you wouldn't even think about it. And I'm somebody like I can become friends with anybody. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like I'm very like I don't just like I'm not the type of person that if they're not like the same aesthetic as me or whatever it is, I want to treat them any type of differently. Because at the end of the day, it's just on what's out on the outside. Like,
I can tell. I see one hottie the other day. Sorry. Sorry.
With you and my friends, yeah.
Sorry.
Let me shut up because I don't want to even get you into trouble. But anyhow,
I'm married.
For now, for today, and then tomorrow you might come and tell me something different.
Listen, there ain't nothing wrong with a little rocky road with you and your partner.
Amen.
I just need to stop telling people we're on the rocky road. I need to keep to myself.
You shut up.
I need to shut the hell up.
But so she was basically like to me that she took him for an apprentice to work for her. And she said that like she will like I'll be really good at it sort of thing. She said she thinks that I'll be she thought that I'll be a good waxer. But when she first said that, I was thinking, like
what job was you working at the time?
I was working in Ladbrokes and I was going to uni at the same time.
I remember when you was working in Ladbrokes.
Yeah. So I was working in Ladbrokes. I was going to uni at the time, and I really enjoyed it. Like I think that I'm not gonna lie, I feel like being a waxer is definitely a part of my calling, and I feel like being a beautician is 100% a part of my calling because I feel like it's not just about the wax. For me, I think you're a proper girls girl, you know. Yeah, I love my girls, you know. Trust me, same. Women need to stick together. Of course you do. Women need to stick together. I'm telling you. And we need to empower each other as well.
What did you go uni for?
I went university for business and marketing.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So did you finish?
Yes.
Sorry, no, because I know enough people that they just say they go.
I graduated like last year. You don't see me.
Oh, you're a graduate. You're a graduate. I don't know. I should have went uni. Bro, do you know how much more Ussy I would have seen if I went uni though? Oh my days. When I didn't clock uni was a thing like that.
You would have been a
crib and that.
No, guys. Like, can we dissect that, please?
Bro,
a degree.
Get into it.
A degree, you know, bachelor's, and you're talking about pom pom.
No, because you know I started going to uni to link gal towards the end. But I was deep in, this is pure madness, bro. What do you mean I could have had my own room and enough gal, all the gal that I like is in wanna come and ain't no home times and them
and
things there.
And also know what they'll be like, they'll be like, oh, can I do your hair?
Yeah, but I didn't know uni was that. Because I ain't got no one around. I got pure dunce and gang members around me. So no one did go to uni. No one's pushing me to go to uni. I thought as soon as college is done, it's done. And I even left college early. So I wasn't even making it to uni. I don't know what I would have even done in uni, but it would have been sick to like throw the hat. Oh.
I didn't even throw the hat because you know that hat is expensive. I'm sorry.
Expensive? How much is it?
I don't remember, but I have to pay for it. Do you know what I mean? I've been here 3 years. Do you know what I mean? And now you're telling me I got to hire the gown and all these things.
I bought mine. Sorry, if I'm gonna graduate, I bought mine.
I bought mine. We're gonna wear it to again. That's what we're off
no, but memories, isn't it? Like
Halloween thing. You might put it on one day, innit? Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm buying now. I'm so sorry.
If university starts doing content creating, I'll go.
There is. There's a creative. I went to a creative.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. media.
I might have to do that
Okay,
still.
You should. I think you should. I feel like it'd be nice to add your credentials.
But do you know what it is? I clocked with me. My credentials are so random. Like I've got so many random weird.
Yeah, you've lived a lot of errors.
Like, bro, I just pick up something one day. It sounds big-headed, but I'm good at a lot of things. I wouldn't say I'm the best at everything. Yeah, so it's like one day I want to be a PT. I went and got PT qualified. I'm qualified PT. Have I ever used that? No. Counseling qualification, I use that every single day. That I love that one. I feel like that should be mandatory in school.
I think I should have one of those because I feel like I'm a really good counselor.
Bro, you should get in it. It taught me so much like how to deal with people in life, innit? And I feel like that's why, like, obviously, see, after that with the girl thing went brazy. Because I can connect to you, darling. Like, what do you mean? Like, talk to me.
I think no, guys. I feel like you need to talk to somebody about this. Why does everything relate back to the guy? Them like, leave them alone,
bro. Why is
married? You're happy.
No, it's not about that though. Because what? That's like you. And you go anywhere, meet new people, and not talk about waxing. It's your occupation. That's my occupation as a gallus. My main occupation is a gallus. My second occupation is a content creator. Yeah, simple things. Might tell a joke. I ain't ever told a lie though.
True. That's how they were saying.
I ain't ever told a lie though.
You're not like how many years of knowing you.
All right then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That is very true.
But yeah, no, uni. I wish I did something like 30 like that still.
But yeah, I was at uni at the time. I think all of that kind of worked out at the same time. Cause I feel like God actually pushed me into it because.
And there weren't bare people doing that when you started doing that. I don't think there wasn't because I was thinking, what the hell? What do you mean you're gonna wax people? Yeah. So you're gonna just wax people? I think I even remember you popping off. Yeah, like I think I was confused. Like, are you sure that's what? Like,
yeah,
that's sick though. So how starting up? Who was your? Do you remember your first customer? Your own personal one. So cool. You done apprentice with
Sandra.
Sick. Sandra's our bestie?
My best friend, yeah.
Yeah, bestie.
Sandra, my first ever client, literally, I remember, like, literally, it was so, like, it was her first wax as well, innit?
Oh, okay.
So it was actually really nice. And
was it funny?
It was so funny. Like, even during the middle of it, like, I had to give her hugs to keep on going. Literally.
And Sandra's Sandra's unapologetically funny, bro. Just by accident. Like, I will see Sandra, we'll be in a room like this talking, and I'll just look at Sandra, she's just in her own world. Sandra's not listening to the conversation, bro. She's just like, bro, Sandra my old hairdresser still. Yeah,
Sandra, she was my first ever client. And then obviously I was taking clients, obviously because I was working for the lady, innit?
Oh, yeah.
So I was working for her, whatever. And then obviously certain things started to take a toll on her mental health. So she had to kind of close her business. Okay. And then that's what pushed me to do Glam Girl HQ. Well, I was doing Glam Girl HQ anyway, because originally I was going to be a lash tech instead.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I made Glam Girl HQ, so I'm not put in one box. So that's why I didn't call it Glam waxing or whatever it is. So that's why I'm able to kind of like whatever, because obviously I have the business mindset. I've been a businesswoman from back in the day. Like I feel like that's just my thing. So yeah, call it Glam Girl HQ, and then obviously the lady literally abruptly closed her thing.
What, midway through apprenticeship or?
Midway. Yeah.
So you just had to keep going, or
no? Obviously, the thing is, by that time I was already calm and waxing and whatnot. And I'm not gonna lie, I picked it up very quickly. I think because like I actually had a passion for it. I actually enjoyed it. I actually understood certain things, and I actually wanted women to feel way more comfortable about themselves. I feel like comfortability and how you feel about yourself will dictate how you move in life. If you feel like all like, even when you go on holiday and you're wearing a bikini, you're all like itch up. Get a wax. You might still have like a few little hyperpigmentation or whatever it is, yeah. But so does a lot of people at the end of the day, and that's another thing I realized as well. Like, I feel like you kind of don't really know how many people have certain things until you become a waxer.
Like you must see like prior to being a waxer, you must have realized once doing it, like bare things are just common. Yeah. Like we're all fighting the same battles. More or less in it. Like which is 100%. That's sick though.
And that's what I like to tell my clients as well, because they'll be like, oh my god, I got ingrown hair. When I see it, I'm thinking, this is nothing. Like this is actually nothing. And I like to empower them and make them feel good about themselves. Yeah. And what was I gonna say? And I feel like it was very much like a taboo thing as well. Like people weren't really getting waxes like that at the time. Yeah, because I was generally thinking like this is a bit nuts. Yeah, but I can't lie. Like, sometimes it's so annoying. Like when I'm chatting to a man, I'm chatting to a man and they're like, oh, what do you do for a living? You know how to say beautician now. Because whenever I say, oh yeah, like I'm a waxer and I'm an esthetician, they're like, oh, what, you see bare pom poms, yeah. I don't blame them. Like, shut up. Like, grow up. Like, honestly. Like, grow up. Literally. Or, I remember one guy was like to me, oh, you probably see more pom-poms than me. I fucking hope so. I'd like to think so, sir. I would like to think so. Hey. But yeah, and then like my business, I was literally started off in Canning Town and I shared a room with like 2 girls. Was they waxing or doing other things? No, they were doing other things. We had to split up the room. And then like in the end, I became the owner of that room. and then I moved to my own thing. And like,
wait, how do you split up a room? Like, what?
we had like a divider and like curtains and everything like that. So it was kind of like I literally started from the bottom, literally. And on top of that as well, I feel like my business grew very quickly.
Definitely.
Yeah, it grew very quickly.
And I feel like that had a lot to do with like you being yourself on social media as well.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not gonna lie, like if I didn't know you, I would probably book you. I'm not gonna lie, simply because of like,
stop it.
You're welcoming on social media, innit? Like if you're a girl's girl, you'll feel comfortable. Like this is someone that you would want to probably do that.
Yeah.
With.
And when I say I'm a girl's girl, yeah, like I'm a girl's girl too. Like I'm actually a girl's girl.
You're a snitch.
For real.
That's what she wants to say.
What do you mean?
You're a snitch, bro.
How am I a snitch?
Bro, like if like, you're a girl's girl, innit? Like if I was dating your friend and I was cheating on, would you tell her? Snitch.
Babe, I will write a dissertation.
There we go.
I'll write
So
a dissertation as to first the opening statement would be why you shouldn't have let this happen to you in the first place. And then I'll tell you what's happened, and then at the end I'll say, but baby, it's okay, because you know what?
Dates, times, would you add pictures, attachments?
Of course.
There we go.
I'll add pictures, I'll even say this is the link to the video, iCloud videos, everything like that. But yeah. I feel like that's another thing as well. I feel like sometimes when you're going to service providers and stuff like that, like don't get twisted, the money is like working and you're making your money and whatnot. But I feel like if I didn't actually have a passion for it, I wouldn't do it. And I genuinely, like when I tell you, I can't even describe how much I actually love my clients. It's actually ridiculous.
I hope my wax lady talks about me like this. I really like her. I don't know her name, but she's really small. She's moving. She moved to a house, but I'm a bit nervous to go.
Why? Don't be.
So it's a house.
No, cause I don't think you should be nervous. Like,
'Cause
when
the
I have
first-
babies and stuff, I move into my house.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah, like I feel like I love my little pink collar job. Like I don't think it's so much about being like, oh my god, I'm a boss babe. Da, 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 da. I honestly just like being a little pink collar lady.
Since we're talking about collars, just want to drop something in.
Oh.
So what? Do you bring that dog to work? She's got a dog, bro. She's gonna say it's not a dog. It's a Chihuahua.
You can relate to being a dog though. So why are you?
Woo!
Why
Woof!
are you dissing up?
Woof!
Don't be dissing up my pitney, first of
Bro,
all.
this dog, you know, like, bro, I don't know if you lot watch Baddies, yeah? You see how Scotty's got that flipping dog everywhere.
Capri.
Why do you know her dog's name, bro?
Because as a dog mom,
What's your dog called?
Lala. Her name's Milani,
Oh, she got a nickname.
but
Ross.
everyone calls her Lala. Yeah.
Bro, Lola is...
How long have you had her?
I've had her for, I think, like, maybe like, when I moved into my house.
She
like,
just fits
3
your aesthetic
years.
so much. Like, I can just imagine you with that rooftop down on your car, yeah? She's got a little drop top thing. Hair blowing, lashes done, and just her in the seat, or in the bag, in the seat.
Yeah, she sits in my bag sometimes, yeah.
Lala.
Can you wait, hold on.
I thought you was going to bring her, but I actually asked her not to.
You know what? The reason why I didn't bring her is because, you know, negative energy around dogs.
It's not negative.
You
I
know,
probably would've
you know
liked
one
her.
thing as well, like even, you know, when I'm talking to men, they're like, oh, you got a little rat. I'm blocking you. This is over. Sorry. Either accept me and my pitney or don't accept none of us at all. I'm so sorry. So when you said, oh, I hope not bring that dog, I thought, my dog don't want to meet you anyway.
No, I want to meet Lala though.
Lala don't want to meet you.
Why?
Because she heard what you said about her.
No, but you know my brother got a rotty. Can we do something?
Huh?
Make a monster.
No.
Hey, listen, I don't like animals in it at all. Like I'm just anti-animals. I think
Why?
they're filth. They're just it's not. You don't know what animals thinking, bro. How do you know a dog's not sitting there thinking I'm gonna eat you in 1 hour?
I know what I was thinking. Because that's another thing as well. People who don't have animals don't understand that animals actually have their own personality.
Exactly.
Do you have an animal?
I got a cat.
I had a cat.
I
had a cat.
Mom.
Oh my god, you did have a cat.
Had a cat. My cat died the other day. Like my cat died, but I didn't even notice.
My cat died too.
What?
So my cat died. I didn't notice.
My cat died and I cried.
But my cat went through like a year or 2 years of like he went senile. So he would like forget. He would literally stand in the kitchen, just stare into nothing. He'll go out, get lost. Like he was senile, but like my grandma loved this cat. His cat's called Tigger. Everybody in the comments put R.I.P. Tigger.
How did you find him when he got lost?
No, he was like your hair color.
Aww.
You know them stripy
I like
ones?
Tig.
Yeah, Tigger, man. I had like Tigger, bro. I remember when you first came, you were so small. You used to hide under the sofa, bro. And now you're just in a little box cremated.
Oh yeah, I got cremated. One of my my childhood cat died like literally last month.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't notice. So I've come back. I'm like to my grandma, where's Tigger? She's like, Tigger died last week.
Tigger soon dead and dead already.
Tigger died. But bear in mind, my grandma loves this cat so much that when I'm saying that, she don't find that funny.
Yeah, it's not funny.
She's sitting there, yeah, and she says, see him there in the little box of ashes. Listen, God's watching right now. Right now, I know my grandma's at home on that bed watching something on TV, and the cat is there in that box. She sleeps with the cat on the bed because Tigger used to sleep there. So even that for me is disgusting. What do you mean animals sleep on your bed? That cat could never come in my room. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I remember when he went through the flea stage. What? I was walking around the yard like this, and you want me to like you, bro. I miss Tigger though. Like sometimes when I'm walking down the stairs in the night time, I try and like I have to be careful that I remember. Oh no, he's dead.
Oh my god.
No, seriously, I'm gonna lie. I love you though, Tigger.
I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a really touchy subject to me because my childhood cat died.
What's your childhood cat called?
Oliver. And he was ginger. Why are you guys laughing?
I'm not laughing.
Oliver Twist.
No,
I'm not laughing.
Oliver was so sweet. And
What colour was he?
He was ginger.
No, see,
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna do that to you still.
And I had him from when I was like 6.
But my one girl, I'm not gonna say ex, bro. They're not my ex. She had a ginger cat called, I think it's called Blue, bro. That cat, bro. Man's waking up. The cat's coming in my.
Oliver, who named him?
My mom.
Oh.
Oliver. So
Yeah,
so Oliver got the boot, and Lala is. Did Oliver and Lala like each other?
Thing is, yeah. So my mom got 2 cats. Yeah. Now she got 2 cats, but Oliver did not like Lala at all.
Yeah, man. Some cats
At
don't
all.
like dogs, and dogs
But
don't.
the other cat likes Lala though.
What's the other one called?
What's her name? Betty. That's not my cat. That's not my
Why
cat.
have they got
That
human
cat-
named Betty and
Yeah,
Oliver?
that's
like
not
some old
my
married
that's
couple?
not my cat. That's not my cat because I moved out. Obviously, I moved at my mum's house, and that's another thing as well. The reason why I have a dog is because I live with myself.
Yeah, fair. So a lot of people, like my brother, moved out and got just.
Wait, that dog's not protecting you.
It's not about protection. It's company.
It's not company.
It's a service dog.
Yeah.
So
It
my
was
brother moved out. Yeah, he come with one dog now. Tell me it's a service dog. I said, "Are you even allowed that in this building?" He said, "Yeah,
Me not care.
It's a service dog." Anyways, I just
What
had to-
services does it provide?
I had to no, seriously. Probably he's gonna say protection. But he said that he needed a company in it, which is understandable, innit? Like if you're gonna just move to your own house, yeah, like fair enough. I want a little dog, but I want a puppy that's gonna stay a puppy forever.
So get a toy poodle. Get like a toy, like
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a toy poodle.
like a
I need one
Chihuahua's
that's-
a puppy forever.
I need to get a
basically.
Chihuahua. You don't get
I need
Chihuahua.
one
Too
that's
much-
good
Yeah,
to look at.
You need to get a toy poodle. I saw
Toy
a
poodle,
TikTok.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw TikTok today. She was like, "That's the best one for black people." And
I can't be
thought to
outside. I want my dog to listen though. You see when I say
Yeah,
sit,
they
sit.
listen. They listen.
You have to
listen,
train it
They
to
don't shed.
listen.
They listen. They don't shed. Like they're proper good. I want to get one of those nets as well.
So what's gonna happen to Lala when you get one? You're gonna have 2.
Yes.
Making
it
my
hard
way
work?
downtown.
Not really, because I actually like. I love her so good.
Yeah.
Like literally, I feed her. Go on walks with her. We can go shopping together. She comes to my lash
If Lala walks
appointments.
from your bed to your door, that's
That's too far.
exercise for a Chihuahua.
Yeah,
Lash
literally,
appointments
she
is
sleeps
too
most
far.
of the
That's fair.
time. What?
She's what's she
sleeps
doing at home
most of
right
the
now? What do
time.
you think Lala's doing?
Sleeping.
Is it?
100% she's sleeping.
She tired?
Yeah. she's
Lala, you're
sleeping. She's
lazy.
so sweet. Like honestly, you guys. And you know what as well? Yeah. Before I had a dog, I used to think that why do people love their dogs like that? Now I have one. I actually understand. So that's
You
why
become
they
a
even.
pet mum.
How much
Yeah.
was she?
Man.
How much she cost?
I think she was 1.2.
Oh my god.
Don't
But that
do
was
not
the time when
piss me off.
Chihuahuas were actually really expensive.
do not piss me off.
What?
You bought a dog for a bag too.
1.2.
You know people out there that even got a car that could get a car with it.
You see how my face is straight because she's worth it. She's worth it.
What
That's
car
my
And
Yeah,
how
baby.
much more she cost you? You can't even breed that dog there.
Yes, I can.
You don't want to though, do you? Really?
No, she doesn't want like she has.
Imagine she's pregnant. You have to look after her.
No, but she goes to see her mum and that. Her mum's called Fifi.
Or you take her. That smile was nuts. You felt that, so you take her to see Fifi.
Yeah.
So how big is a mum Chihuahua? The same size as Lala?
No, Lala's the smallest of her litter. So she's actually really small for a Chihuahua as well. Yeah, like when she's around other Chihuahuas. But one thing about Lala, she honey, you know. Like listen, when she goes to other, listen, my friend looks after her. Yeah.
Like mother like dual.
Listen, don't be. Anyway, I'm in school place, sorry guys. But like when she goes to my friend's house, obviously like she has a male dog and it's like she's after him. So yeah. But yeah, that's my dog and I love her. Thank you.
Back to waxing. Enough about Lala. I don't know why I asked that. It's too personal, clearly.
I love her. Yeah, go on.
Service provider then. Because you're a service provider.
I'm also a client as well. So when I come with my opinions, remember that I'm also a client. I get my hair done, I get my nails done, I get my lashes done. So I'm seeking from a balanced.
So what we say right now, it's April. Is it April? It's April.
Yeah.
It's April. What we saying for the service providers now, like currently? April 2025.
I feel like we are in a space where obviously a lot of people are not even finding, because I feel like a lot of service providers, some of them don't actually like what they do.
It's for the money.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes it's a thing where they see a certain thing or certain lifestyle that people are portraying on TikTok and they're like, oh my god, yeah, I want to do that. And then when they get into it, they realise it's a lot more than just coming in and just doing lashes or coming in and doing hair.
It is, bro.
It
like,
takes a toll on you.
if you didn't know, yeah, like I'm not I think I'm I'm not a service provider, but I have a hair business, yeah, the braid box.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I'm a service provider.
Yeah, a pom specialist.
Pussy mechanic. Better know. But yeah, listen. I got a hair business, yeah, joined my brother and Tani, yeah, whatever, cool. I don't plait the hair, but like, I'm like BTS, whatever. Face the brand, whatever, cool. I'm not gonna lie, see at the beginning, I was thinking this is gonna be a breeze, this is gonna be mad easy. But getting into it and then even seeing like the braider, Tanisha, at the beginning, like when all the clients started flying in and then she's stressed and she's tired and things like that, it's like I literally genuinely wish I could came here to help her. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I couldn't imagine being the person doing the plaits. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it's actually a lot. It takes a lot of you.
People just probably think, what you said, they see on TikTok, think, oh yeah, I can make money from this, I can do that, and let me just do it.
Yeah, but then it's like, even sometimes, like when you come on TikTok, you might see a review or they'll be like, oh, the hair was really nice and I look so amazing, but she didn't talk the whole appointment. Yeah. Not being funny, but before you had a couple of people before you, do you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like, and also as well, the same grace that you give yourself when you're at work. Like for example, like when I used to work in Ladbrokes or when I was working whatever, or like when I was working in like Sainsbury's or whatever, oh, I might be tired today or whatever it is. Like I feel like sometimes people don't give service providers that great because like, oh, well, you work for yourself.
Yeah, you don't see them as like human beings.
Yeah, no.
Like for example, when Tanisha was starting and was getting her ready, because basically what it was with the braid box, how it started there was basically she's been my hairdresser. So after Sonja, funny enough, Sonja was my only person that touched my hair. Then Sonja was like going through some unserious phase, didn't want to do it, whatever. Then obviously Tanisha started doing my hair, and it's like we became friends through her doing my hair, just like chit chat, whatever. And then I'm like, you know what, yeah, the people that are around you are not pushing you to your full potential. So there was one day I told her to send me a certain amount of money and I'm going to do something for her. Set up the whole, got the mirror, got the chair, got everything, whatever, set up in her house, whatever. She was so happy, And then obviously she didn't know where to start, whatever. I don't know, I think I'm good at building brands. So started a brand, made the name, made a logo, everything, whatever. We started the business, yeah. And it's just like, but the thing with Tanisha, like she had anxiety before. So getting into it, we'll try and coach her and whatever, but it's not until she met clients and started building relationship with clients and that she became way more relaxed. She got her regulars, blah, 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 innit? But I do think, like, at the beginning, it was like, she's tiptoeing about what do you say to a client?
What do you mean there?
Like, in terms of, like, someone that doesn't talk, because you have to remember, some of these girls have the talent to wax, have the talent to do hair, have the talent to do things, but, like, they're not social, bro.
I feel like there's a difference between not being social and just being a little bit shy. Like, because I've been to someone who's not very social and they're very like, it was very like a cold service, and why do I want that?
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
On top of that as well, say for example, like you're a shy person but you're a receptionist. When you go to work, you can't be shy.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like that's another thing as well, that sometimes you need to see it as a job. So that's another thing as well. I feel like when it comes to service providers, whenever certain things happen, it's like you're not separating the person from the work or from the profession. It's all them, like, but it's like,
but that's pressure though.
yeah, it is a lot of pressure.
That's pressure still.
It is a lot of pressure. And I feel like it's even more pressure when you're doing really well. Because when you're doing really well, people are waiting for you to mess up. That's another thing I've noticed as well. Yeah.
You think you got haters?
Of course I have haters.
Like, it's like that girl, yeah. Obviously, I don't know the girl, that the heating thing and all them things there, yeah.
Milan, shout out to Milanda, because those sewings, babe. Those sewings are good. Listen, I obviously remember I used to live myself, then I moved to Hackney when I was younger. Yeah. I've known about her since I was young. Like, I've known about her. Even she done my cousin's hair nice and clean, and then that sewing lasted a very long time.
But I don't think that's fair how one little person's thing can pop down your, like, exactly. Not pop it down, because she got a lot of thingy from it. So it all depends. Yeah, it depends on what it depends on what she did. Like, a lot. Some people would say any exposure is good exposure, depending on what you do with it. So I don't know what she did with it after, but I don't think it's fair that it's
she
like.
She didn't respond.
She didn't respond.
She didn't
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna say something, and don't try to test this out. But say for example, I done something, I made a mistake, yeah. And this is one thing I realized about social media. One thing about social media, people can love you today and hate you tomorrow. So that's why I don't even take it to like heart. Like, obviously I do take it to heart, and I love all like my supporters and whatever. But it doesn't get to my head, boy. Because if I say something wrong, or if something goes wrong, the next thing you know, I never liked her anyway. Excuse me, you was kiki the other day. Do you know what I'm saying? But the way they dragged her, it wasn't just about the business. If you're gonna drag me about what I've done and my business. But don't now start posting my address, going to HMRC, posting my kid's father. You're trying to throw favourites at me. You're going through my own personal experiences. Yeah.
I didn't know that, innit? And if you did that and you're watching this, you're wrong for that.
You're weird.
Because you have to remember, that's a girl's business, bro. She brought it up. It pays. If she got a she pays her bills. You're getting mad. That's bad, man.
And my thing is, if people,
come on, bro. What are you not doing, bro? You're not Ghanaian. She probably
It's not us. She's beautiful.
She's
sexy,
stunning.
yeah, she's
like
beautiful.
she is
Beautiful.
top tier women.
Top tier.
See what I'm
Top
saying?
tier.
Like top
Milan.
shelf.
Yeah, and that's another thing as well. I feel like
I might
feel
wanna one guy mad. Might wanna show it one day. Going mad, but
Would you ever get one?
oh, everybody calm down. We're not getting into that conversation.
She's had one.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Everybody
And
calm
I'm not gonna
down.
lie, when she had that face, yeah, what? Are you
What?
done with the Giuseppe's? Was it Giuseppe's that time?
I might lock the pod here.
No, sorry guys.
I told you they asked me topics I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about that.
But you guys want to know, don't
yeah,
you?
I don't want to talk
You
about
guys-
that yet.
you guys wanna know.
Like, I need a certain amount of subscribers and
No, but
followers.
when that happens, you need to bring me back to talk about. Don't now
yeah,
talk back
yeah,
to some
no,
random
I won't
person.
forget, bro. It's your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Anyhow.
But yeah, Milan, like if you're buff.
But yeah, my point is, if
Yeah,
I got cancelled to that point and everyone was dissing me down, I'm not coming to explain shit to you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not coming to come and because at the end of the day, if it's to the client, I will explain to the client, I will apologize to the client, and whatnot. But I'm not coming to social
Did
media.
the client tell her that she was cold?
Pardon?
Oh no, she did say that.
I think she did. I think she did. Say
She wouldn't even give her her jacket back. She was like, no, you can't wear your jacket. I think she said something like, the girl asked her, can I put my shoes on? My feet are cold. She was like, no,
It was
I
her
don't like
shoes, it was
outside
her
shoes.
shoes.
Yeah, it was her shoes.
Yeah.
We do
I
need
don't
her
like...
truth. I need her truth.
Yeah,
but the
okay,
thing
no,
is,
yeah,
what-
okay,
the thing
cool.
is, I don't know. I feel like
That's a bit mad though.
Okay.
Because you know what I was comparing it to? Like, I don't know if you saw when they did it to Stephanie. Some girl did that to Stephanie, yeah? And
I
she, do you know
remember
why she was
talking about
wrong?
that, you
Yeah,
know.
but yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
So do you know why she's
Leave
wrong
her
for doing
alone.
that to Stephanie? Yeah, big up Stephanie.
Big
lady
up
hair,
Stephanie.
My dog.
What?
Listen, you know why she's wrong for doing that? Because she complained about something, about the blowout or whatever they call it, type hairstyle, but she didn't like,
Allow her
before
to
you went to the
rectify,
internet,
yeah.
you didn't go to Stephanie.
Yeah.
Before you went to the internet, you didn't go back to her, and this is a shop, the girl's just opened the shop, do you get what I'm saying? She's been doing it
Shop
for
looks good
years,
too.
I've been there, do you know what I'm saying, big it up, you know what I'm saying, she's doing her thing, and it's like, you wanted a moment, bro. Because why did you go to social media before
and
you?
that's
And do you
my
know what it is?
point.
Stephanie's mad reasonable. I'm not gonna lie. If you emailed her, she takes her hair very seriously. Yeah. If you emailed her or you messaged the thing, I'm not gonna lie. You would have got your refund or whatever. And then in the end, Stephanie just gave back all the money. Cause one thing about Stephanie, she's gonna tell you, God will tell you. She's gonna tell you a scripture from the Bible.
Yeah.
She's just like not all money is good money. She
Yeah.
made a video and she refunded the girl back the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that's just reasonable, bro. But I'm comparing because I didn't know about the Milan thing too much. I just saw like the aftermath of it,
Yeah.
innit? Like, so I saw people making jokes about it, but I didn't know if the girl had told her like I'm cold.
So I think she must have said that she wanted her. She told her she was cold, and she said that she wanted to put her shoes back on.
Is that in her house?
in her house?
Reasonable.
My thing is though, I feel like obviously she's already said that there's no shoes allowed in the house, sort of thing. So she even in the video she did kind of say that, oh yeah, like you was upset because you had to pay late fee. Obviously, me personally, whenever I have like a difficult client or whatnot, honestly, your wish is my command. Only because after this, like for example, if you make me feel uncomfortable as a client, more than likely I'm gonna ban you from booking.
Yeah.
I'll give you the best. I'll give you the best. Well, not the best. When I say they're not the best, I mean like I'll give you the best wax. But in terms of me, like making jokes, kiki about it, whatever, I'm just gonna turn on the music, do my thing, and say, okay, you're done, babe. Like, and then I'm just gonna leave it after that, and then I'll just probably like ban the person from booking. I banned like maybe like 3-4 girls from booking with me, simply based on the fact that the type of attitude is like, do this. Like, I don't have to explain it. I can't explain it.
It's your space though. Like, I feel like,
Exactly.
especially, and that's one thing about being a service provider.
I'm minding upon the wall.
That is it.
Like, honestly.
One Glam Girl. That is it.
Right. But I do feel like, obviously, as Milan even said herself in the video, that there's things that she could have done better.
So she made a video saying that.
No, but in the actual video, she was like, I could have done things better, but so could have you. And that's another thing as well. I feel like sometimes clients think that just because you're a client, you can do no wrong. And you can do wrong. Like, for example, when you're messaging someone, you're saying, like, there's ways to message people, there's ways to talk to people, there's ways to approach people, there's ways to, like, for example...
go on, give us one, because I got one, because the Brave Box DMs, boys be messaging, yo, I need my head up. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Because you never know who's behind this, and it's me, and let me tell you something, from now you're not getting no sticks braids with that attitude, but I'm going to send you the link, and I'm going to send you an X, because it might be Tanisha, and just put an X. What?
Like, there's ways to kind of talk about things, there's ways to kind of address things, and I feel like sometimes, I don't know, sometimes clients kind of get confused. I'm offering you a service, or we're offering you services, we're not working for you. So there's like a difference. And I understand that people are spending big money in their hair's not cheap, lashes ain't cheap, things ain't cheap. So that's why I feel like as a service provider, you do also have the responsibility to give the best service that you can. If you don't want to do something, if you feel overworked, you feel overwhelmed, you need to take a break. Instead, you're being greedy and you're taking how many clients when you genuinely know you can't do it. So I feel like it's not balanced, because obviously it's my business, so I need to take responsibility of my business. But at the same time, it's a thing where like no grace is given sometimes at all. It's always, let me come on social media. And also as well, guys, if you're going to come on TikTok to share your story, stop saying, I'm coming to warn you guys. Just say you want to share it and you want to be mixed up. Sorry.
Yeah,
because
like,
you're not
own
warning
it.
me.
Yeah.
You're not warning me. I've been waiting for Milan to show her cancellations for May already. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're not warning me. You're not warning me. I feel like it's a thing where it's like, I've had a bad experience and now I want to ruin her, or I want to ruin her experience, or whatever it is. And I feel like that's not very nice.
Wicked people.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're bad mind.
Yeah, I feel like, and a lot of people, like, you don't know what it takes to, like, go online and start a business and push
You don't
your
know how many
craft.
times I've cried.
Do you know
about
what it
something.
takes?
Or like, you know, for example, even like sometimes when like I haven't, say for example, I've had a bad day or whatever, and I'm thinking like I'm a bit more quiet in my like appointments. You know, I go home and I genuinely think about that. Like I genuinely think about it, and I genuinely get upset. I'm like, oh God, babe, by the way, you can get 3 underarms next time. Like that's how I am.
But that's because you know that you're bringing service as well. Your second service is conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but I don't have to do that though. That's
You don't
because
have
I
to,
like
but that's what you like to do, and that's what you know works for you. That's what makes for you. That's your formula. They've been coming back. They enjoy it. They're comfortable, and it's like it works for you. So the days that you don't do it, you don't want like the downfall of it. Not doing it.
I wouldn't even say it's the downfall. I just genuinely feel like when you have a service, you should enjoy the service and you should actually look forward to seeing your service.
You love your job still.
I love my job.
No, that's good though. See it there, right there.
Yeah, like I tell you, like I'm proper locked in with my clients, like, and also as well, like my clients that are younger than me as well, like especially guys, I can actually cry about it, you know. Stop it, because you cry in your wax appointment.
Because that's pain.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you can cry about a story.
like honestly, like my younger clients, I kind of want to guide them and like make them know that they're not alone. Because I feel like sometimes as well, like I feel like I don't know why everything's so embarrassing these days, but like getting advice or getting whatever, sometimes it's a bit embarrassing. So I just catch them from earlier, but like, don't be doing that. You don't want to look a certain type of way.
And certain people don't have people at home like to tell
100%.
them. Like I never grew up with anyone like telling me like, do you get what I'm saying? What to do, how to do it, like a mom or something like that doing that. Do you get what I'm saying? So a lot of girls are out here guessing, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And they're doing it the wrong way. So like they can build relationships through waxing that. But like younger girls, do you have an age limit? Terms and conditions? 18. Yeah.
I used to do like from 16, only because obviously when you're younger, it's like from like 16 you can have like things where it's like some girls, as I said, PCOS.
Okay, that's fair.
They can feel
about
uncomfortable
to say 16 and you're waxing.
No, it's not all, and it's another thing as well. I hate the fact that waxing is always associated with you having sex or whatever it is. It's not always to do with that. It's for yourself.
From young.
I'm telling you, do it for yourself. If you're gonna have a wax, do it for yourself.
Go away,
Bet you did.
Like you need to do it for yourself. Like it's not always for man, or even sometimes like my clients will be like, oh, like even I don't even have no man to do this for. Do it for yourself. Like honestly.
No, you should be. No, what? Listen. I'm telling you, look, from now, yeah. Like you should be waxing. Like you should be waxing. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, yeah. A girl that wax, I can't even do that.
We know why you're doing it though.
I was gonna do a comparison to a girl that shaves and a girl that waxes, but that's TMI. Sorry,
No, shaving, like ingrowns,
Yeah.
No, but shaving
discoloration.
Shaving is like, bro, like you see, like if you look at a girl that waxes, there's smooth sailing. I don't know if men notice the difference because it's just dogs.
No, I think men do notice the difference.
Yeah, they will notice the difference, but it's like I know the difference. I'm a girl. You know, I fully know what's going on. I know what you did.
And also you're a mechanic, so
Yeah, mechanic.
yeah.
So I know what you did. I know if you wax and I know if you shave and I know if you use hair removal.
No,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
How do you know though?
What do you mean? How do I know? You see
Yeah.
shaving, yeah. It's never fully done. It's
Yeah.
never fully done, bro. It's like a cactus.
Prickly. Yeah, it's like prickly. Yeah,
It's a cactus thing. Like you see, if there's a cactus and you shaved off all the things, the little beds are still there.
And one thing I can say about waxing as well, yeah, like even after 2-3 weeks, even if there's little hairs there,
It's not
not
bad.
that bad, you know.
Like, I tell you now, you're still gonna get
honestly,
some.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie.
You're gonna get some.
Trust me, yeah.
You're still gonna get some.
100%. On top of that as well, I just personally think you shave if you're someone who chronically shaves, yeah, you probably shave like maybe twice a week or even some people shave.
You have to shave twice a week.
No, but if some girls who like it bare, they will shave like twice a week or they'll shave like a lot. Yeah, people's hair grow thick and fast. Like shaving, you can shave one day and the next day you're already saying hello to me.
The next
bro.
day, like there's hair already there.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm
But
saying.
with waxing, you're doing it once a month, and even though when the hair's growing back, it's still like it still feels.
You can go longer than once a month.
Yeah,
when you're actually like fully waxing that, you can go.
Yeah, I feel like when you're first starting off, please come once a month.
So what's your like? Okay, terms and conditions. Let's touch on that, yeah. Because in your terms and conditions, you have a certain amount that you would wax or you wouldn't wax.
No, like I feel like come as you are. Obviously, don't shave.
Well, they're trying to come every 2 weeks.
I got a client that's like that.
Is it?
Yeah.
That your dog though.
Yeah, she's like. I always tell her, I don't know her hair. You just want to see me.
No, maybe she. Okay, I don't want to associate with sex, but like.
No, but I think for her, she just doesn't want to have no hairs on her body. There's some people just don't.
So what's your laser then?
Oh, because laser is a different. You see how you said you did, like there's a certain finish with waxing. You're not gonna get that with laser because you still got to shave to do laser.
Yeah, you have to shave before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But laser services are coming soon, guys, and I'm doing a nice package.
So what lasering? Yeah, is it? I'm confused, fam, because I thought lasering it means you do it for like 8 months and then you don't have to wax ever again or shave ever
I
again.
feel like it's different for everybody, and I feel like it's marketed like that because obviously I specialize with black women, so obviously our hairs are different, and it's different for everyone. But I do have clients who've had laser and they've come back afterwards because they said that it works. It definitely like makes the hair grow a lot slow, but like to completely eliminate hair growth, it's gonna take a while.
You're asking for a lot.
Yeah,
You're
but I feel like a lot of clients, they go for it more because it's like the less your hair grows, obviously the less you're gonna get discoloration or like ingrown hairs and whatnot. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of options out there, and I feel like if you are somebody who shaves and it works for you, then it works for you. But at the end of the day, good pussy have to get wax. Sorry.
And then when you get wax, good pussy have to get things.
Right.
Right then. Yeah.
So yeah.
Easy things. I might start signing up outside your shop.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
getting
yeah.
like that, fresh off the bone. What?
Literally. That's
Yeah,
so
man.
funny. You said that, 'cause one of my clients said that to me the other day. Literally. She was like, oh yeah, I'm getting a wax, so I'm going hotel with my boyfriend, whatever, and I need that fresh off the bone wax. And I was like, you know what? I got you. But yeah, I actually love my job. That's so funny, isn't it?
So is there rules that you can't wax? Can you have sex the same day? Like terms of condition. What's your main term and condition? What term and condition spikes the most like chaos like that they don't like?
Definitely the sex after 24 hours. Definitely sex after 24
Is that
hours.
a thing?
Yeah.
Is
Why?
it?
But is that real though?
Why?
I mean, because obviously when you're having a wax, it's a lot of like, it's bare skin. So when you're, doing
Like
the
friction
deed,
ain't.
friction,
That's just
yeah.
common sense though.
But also as well, like obviously because it's bare skin, if you're exploding and imploding, and like I always say, if you're going to do it within the 24-hour mark, make sure you are, as soon as it's done, as soon as the fun is over, when the fun stops, stop. Yeah, you get up, you get in the shower, or you get in the bathroom if you're not at your house, and again you need to like give it a little wash, and then you can go and lay down afterwards.
Lay down with your man.
Literally have a nice little cuddle.
And recoup back your money for your wax as well after you got the gooders.
Literally.
Tell him that's for next month. and if you're sleeping with someone else's man.
Oh my god.
Put them down.
Question: have you had tea from one client? And
Yes.
About another
and
client,
it's
yeah.
overlapped?
Yeah.
Is it? How does that
Yeah.
work? Because listen, you know how much you get tea? Because when I went to this other girl, yeah, I said this on live. When I went to this other girl, I didn't get a wax by the way. She's quite known or whatever. But listen, she was like, raw, like you're finally here, like your name's been in here enough times before you.
Is it?
So I'm just sitting there like, raw, get her skin out in here talking about me, yeah? What are you
That's messy
saying
though?
though?
But that's so messy. As a business owner, why would you come and like tell?
Yeah,
another
I
business-
don't. Yeah, you see how you asked me that
This is why
question?
she got no PR training.
Yeah, but you see how you asked me that question, and I said no. Like even if they did, I would never tell you.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, I would never tell
No,
you.
because I'm not gonna say, oh, what was he saying? And this, well, who was it?
No,
Who
but I
was it?
wouldn't even let you think
Why?
that. Yeah.
Well, I can't get a
It's
little
just-
ego
I just-
stroke.
Nah, man, it's not worth the ego stroke.
So if you was in Glam Girl HQ and you're chatting about me, she got you.
I got you. I do. I actually do. I do.
I feel like after this they're gonna, but they might be talking about me after. Can you talk like the buff ones?
You know what's so crazy? Someone literally spoke about yesterday. That one, I actually.
Say I'm buff.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, and you know what? She gonna watch the hi, babe. And like, she gonna watch this. But anyway, she was like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going on a podcast tomorrow. And she was like, who podcast? I was like, oh, do you know Disney? She was like, oh my gosh. I was thinking,
As living. General knowledge that
I
one.
was thinking,
You're going mad.
oh my gosh. She was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna tune into that sort
Come
of
on,
thing. And I
that's
was like, thank you so much.
That's
And I even said to her, like, you asked me if people talk about you in there, and she was like, well.
No, do you know what it is? I only got that question because the other one was so adamant that like my name had been in there. Do you know what I'm saying? She said like raw, like, do you know what I'm saying, type shit. But yeah, I don't know, man. It was to be fair, it was a good experience, but didn't get a wax as I said. So yeah, man.
Yeah. But
And
yeah, no.
Can we get how did you guys know each other? A bit of your beginning stories. We was meant to talk about the.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but you beat up the man.
So she had this
basically-
story
oh
to
my
tell.
God, yeah.
So basically, we was on live. She's saying, "I'm so sorry." But I'm shook because, as I said, she's outlandish. She said, "What? She doesn't have a." So I was saying this about you on live when you came off, yeah.
I don't have that thing.
That thing, yeah. That you see, like, cool. Not me, but majority people. Mine connects sometimes. There's something from your brain to your mouth, and there's something that makes you think in between. hers is broken. So it's like, you know when you take out HDMI out of the TV?
Yeah.
That's hers. So when she's on live...
No, baby, I'm being so serious.
Literally.
Really
That's why half those TikToks she's making, she's just making it, bro.
Yeah.
It means you're authentic.
Yeah.
Like,
because you know what it is? I
you.
feel like, we're in the current epidemic of just people are trying to portray themselves.
Trying too hard,
Trying too hard, whatever. Like, be yourself. If you're really that popping, you don't have to pretend to be nobody. And I honestly feel like I'm not popping.
So she's gone. So in the live, she said, "I want to tell the so." But as I said, outlandish. So I'm saying to her, "No, save it. We'll talk after. I need to approve it first." Then we come here today. She said the story is something about I was crashing out. You can tell it though, but no names.
How long ago was this?
This was I think this was before this was like well into knowing
Maybe
definitely.
2 nights.
But the thing is, I don't remember how. I think definitely because Sanj used to do her hair. That's how.
Yeah, so I used to be there. Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, Sanj, and like Disney's always been a cheeky person. Like you just literally that's how you had the song. Literally,
middle name, bro.
Always been such a cheeky person. So it's like I've known her from then. Like this just sort of like my secondary school time.
What year did you leave school?
Yeah, this was like
It was time ago. No, Sanj was my hairdresser from time,
yeah,
bro.
Listen, one thing, first of all, I'm really proud of you, by the way. Like, I was even going to say, like, I'm so emotional. I'll stop crying about it. But I'm actually so proud of you. Like, I'm telling you, I can't even talk about it.
Oh, that's so cute.
You changed so much.
When it's from people that actually knew me when I was doing all that raggle stuff, it means so much because it's like you actually physically seen a growth.
Yeah, like, and you know what as well, you didn't like not like you say you didn't have to change, but it wasn't a thing where like you don't have to if you didn't want to. Yeah. But you saw it within yourself and you said I want to change, and I love that for you. Like, look at this. You think back in the day you would not be doing this.
Bro,
are you crazy?
I'm on the camera thing looking buff and that, but you couldn't. It's dry snitching. I'm not on that.
Yeah,
you know
she wouldn't be doing any of this.
So yeah, but yeah, no. To be fair,
but yes, I know her in that era of her life, and basically, my story time was that in my whole 24 years, I've actually never seen a woman beat up a man the way that this girl. And I tell you, she beat up this one boy. Yeah, I don't want to laugh because it's not funny, but the way she beat him, even afterwards, after someone, I don't want to laugh. Like, is he still like that? I don't want to beat me.
No, is he like that?
Yeah.
He's out here, bro.
Is it?
That might have toughened him up.
No, it was so bad. Are you in the mic?
Oh, sorry.
It was so bad, yeah. Like even after, after someone's getting beaten up, and everyone's just like silent, yeah.
Because where was you? So you was at the tell story though.
So cool. So basically, my best friend, she had a little. I don't even know if we can go too deep into it, but to be fair, it was your friendship group, no? So it wasn't even like. It wasn't like it was any of.
No, wait. To start from the day though, because I know stuff happened.
Something happened the day before.
Yeah.
So I don't remember what happened. I don't actually remember what happened.
But I just found.
All I know is that person chatted you or done something to you.
Done something to me.
And
so.
I think it was very snaky. I think he took someone to my house.
He done something like that.
Yeah, he
took
done
someone
really that,
and it was just too far for me. And like you took our little issue too far.
And I think did you call one of us and said, "Oh, what is thingy there?" I think she must have called one of us and asked.
I saw a snap. I think.
Yeah, snap.
I saw a snap.
Yes, because I'm out there having my little tea, balcony, having a little zook. I don't sweat no more. We'll go talk about it after. But yeah, having a little zook, mind my business. All I heard was, what? You're right, yeah? I'm thinking, bomber clad, something good on. And you don't know what's there. Usually, like with Disney, you can like kiki with her, laugh with her. But this look in her eye, we see vengeance. I said, oh, whoa. Let me shut up and keep myself to the side. Yeah. When I tell you. The way she didn't even, usually you having a little, there was none of that. It was straight boxing. It was on site. It was very much, like when I tell you guys, I've never in my whole, even now to this day, I've never seen a woman beat up a man like that. Like, I'm being so serious. Like that's always engraved in me. It's engraved in my memory. And it's like, honestly, like, because sometimes, yeah, no offense, but I be thinking, why are you beefing a girl? Like, why are you doing that?
No.
But when I saw the way that she beat the man, I said, yeah. You can handle yourself like that.
No, don't get no ideas, man.
No, not now. But back in the day,
I'm just a girl.
Yeah, she's just a girl. Back in the day, oh my god, like the way she beat him, like what's there? Yeah, he was.
It's I'm feeling in the day, yeah. And I remember us walking back home, and I was like, yeah, you got smoked.
And then you know what it was as well. After it wasn't like. Literally, you did like, okay, cool. Let me even get into it. So cool.
It's to the point where people were saying, stop. Like,
screaming. Stop. Like, I was so scared. Like, it was so bad.
You know them girls where it's like...
I know. even that. Cause we all knew, and I didn't know her that day. Sorry, like literally, we all knew. So it was one of those. I think it was So it was around those times. Yeah, cool. Long story short, I was like, yeah. Like afterwards, it was like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, do you know the ones there that I was thinking, oh my god, are you okay? Like, but the way that you done it, I think you even like it was like I can't even describe it, but he was like it was bad. It was so bad. I think he was even bleeding afterwards. Like, it was really, really bad.
And then the brethren was just standing there.
Yeah.
And then I think after the mashup of my man, we realised the brethren just standing there. You as well, come here, you're gonna get beat too.
Yeah.
But you're standing up.
Yeah.
Just standing up, watching.
Yeah. And you know afterwards,
It must be
you know
silent
afterwards
in the crib.
that
Sandra was so angry.
yeah.
At me.
I think I was.
I
Why
feel
would
like
you do that right outside?
I feel like me and Sandra ain't been the same since that day. Even though the love's never changed, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but it's like me I used to go to the house like every other day.
Yeah, no.
It stopped from there. They didn't
like even
trust
I
me.
looked at you differently after that. Yeah, even now I feel like, oh, let me not say the wrong thing, but boom. Literally, but yeah, since that day, yeah, I think, but that's what I'm gonna say though. That's why I feel like you are coming you are still a bit of a troublemaker, because remember the other day?
No, don't talk about the other day though, because that was a
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the other thing from the other day, and I said you're actually looking for trouble. I'm not talking about that.
When? Give me a hint. Where was we?
I'll give you the hint. You literally said.
Oh, I think I know who we're talking about.
Yeah,
Are we talking about? I don't know what you're doing. She's not like that. She's like this. I don't know why you're doing that.
I'm not attack you.
She's like this, and she ain't no problem.
No,
She's
literally.
just, anyways.
But you know, even that person that cut me off because of you. Literally.
And I don't know why.
And
That's my dog.
I stand with my friends. So yeah, but yeah, that was my story.
It's just growth, innit? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's just growth. Even seeing how far like you've come as well, man. I'm not gonna lie, because you just used to be. I like TikTok. You know why? Because it's like you used to just be funny for free.
Isn't it? Cheek. That's why, you know, when they comment in the live and they're kicking, but the likes ain't going up, babe. Don't be in here,
I'm
be
gonna
idle.
tell the story, bro.
Yeah, don't be idle. Come and like up the things and do things. Like,
No, I actually always be up. Like, when I chat to people, I'll be like, no, I actually know her. Like, this isn't a prank. This isn't like, she didn't write this down. None of this stuff. This is her, bro. Like,
but I don't think you give off that, and like, you can tell you're just like, whenever you open
she doesn't even use hashtags anymore.
Yeah, like, you're just funny.
You don't even use hashtags, bro. You're gone.
yeah, I didn't start using hashtags anyway. Yeah, no.
Algorithm must love you. I'm shocked to not use a hashtag. You see, I'm gonna see if I go on my.
I think the key to TikTok is don't try too hard. You know, they're my thing, and especially now, I feel like, because everyone wants to be a content creator. Everyone got this DJI camera. Everyone wants to do something. You need to be yourself in your.
But this is what I've only realized. Like, this week, I've had a good
week.
Yeah, I've had a good week on social media.
They banned me.
Why?
Because I was telling the story of how I beat up my neighbour. I done it. I beat up a man. Yes, I done it. And you know what? Yeah, I beat up a man.
We're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, we're not.
If you want to see that one, we're gonna do that one. Like,
yeah,
part 2. We got like.
And then I can ask you the questions I want to ask you.
Reverse podcast, like.
Yes.
You're gonna be.
Make this pink. Hashtag make it pink.
Good company, and then we'll put this bit as Glam Girl.
No, you can put good company, but make it pink so they know that I'm asking you questions.
That's fraudulent activity.
No, it's not. It's a spin
Yeah,
off.
good company ain't going.
A spin off.
Yeah.
A spin off. Yeah.
That's sick.
Exactly.
She's smarter than I thought, you know.
I got a degree.
Okay, yeah,
babe. Thank you.
we'll get into that, but part 2. But yeah, no, TikTok. I feel like this is what I'm saying. My TikToks of like that I post about like my ex and them thing there, bro. Is when I'm being me the most is when it works on TikTok. No, I've never tried to be anyone else. Don't get me wrong, but it's like when I'm actually just putting out the camera, just being me, bro. Like the ticket price of your events are mad. Oh, it went off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just practicing now. Just actually.
Do you ever get people like reaching out to you, like brands or collabs or like things like that?
Because I feel kind of special that you're here right now. Because I don't see you. Some TikTok people, you see them everywhere, bro, on everyone's platform, and I don't see.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very what's the word I'm looking for? I'm very
selective.
I'm very selective, first of all, and also I'm really, really shy.
And you're not dying for it.
Yeah, I'm not dying for it. I think it's also a thing as well, because I think my problem is that I could be way further than I am. It's just that, like, I'm not like I can't. I'm tired. I get really tired, and it's like, for example, as I said to you guys, I have maybe like 4 hours of like episodes. No, 4 hours of episodes that I've like everything. And I just haven't posted them on whatever because it's not to my standard.
Get on to her, bro. Just post it.
If there's anyone out there who wants to join my team, please let me know. Thank you so much. But my point is, I feel like What was the question again? Sorry. Attention deficit.
And I got it too, so I don't remember.
What did you say?
I was just basically saying.
Do you have like any people like reaching out to you for like
Yeah.
brands,
Oh yeah, no,
collabs?
definitely do. But I feel like in terms of like big brands and whatever, not as yet, you know.
Not as yet. No,
Not
because I
as
think
yet.
that, no, it's generally because I feel like once, inshallah, after this, they will. But I just feel like once they see, like, because you're doing it naturally.
Yeah.
You're just posting natural TikToks walking down the road, like, do you know what I'm saying? Or in your house, whatever. I feel like once you do something that's like, when you start posting from the digi, like, proper, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they will see that you're trying to take it serious. You could just be like one of those people that just enjoy posting. And they're like, she's not trying to take it serious. So, do you know what I'm saying?
So that's like even like one of my things as well, because it's like you need to be able to learn how you can market yourself and how you're going to be useful to brands. Like I've had like, obviously, like you have like the girls that starting their businesses and stuff like that. And I say this, let me say something to you guys, yeah? And I know you guys are going to think I'm rude, but I'm going to say it, okay? If you are first starting, and this is even from a businesswoman's perspective as well, yeah? If you are first starting out your business, yeah? Reach, like, and I'm talking about in terms of beauty and whatnot, where you're not the best at the moment, or, and I say this, be it trying to be plainly, because I feel like a lot of people try to dress things up. I'm going to say it as plain as possible, yeah? Like, you need to stop reaching out to content creators to kind of like, just to...
It's bright, isn't it?
Just to, yeah.
Someone, random girl from Hackney messaged me, she want to do my hair. Who you talking to?
My thing is, yeah.
With like 100 followers. Who you talking
No,
to?
but it's not
For
about
my
the followers. It's
TikTok,
not even about the followers.
No, but
it's
it's
about the
content,
quality.
followers,
It's
the
about
quality.
It's about the quality of
but everything
the
though.
service.
It's
Because it's
bright.
like, there's no way. Like, I don't even want to say it. I'm not even not say it because like I've had about 4 people message me asking me, can they do my cluster lashes? I can get that from TikTok shop and do it myself. Cluster lashes is
Yeah, I don't care.
never mind.
I know what a biab is. A biab. And what's this one? A shellac. You're mad? What? You know what that is? You don't even know what a shellac is.
Well, basically, cluster lashes is the one you can get from TikTok. You just literally just take it on yourself, basically. Whereas these are individuals. So individuals are actually, you take time, whatever.
I was going to say
whatever.
that's an individual.
My point is, you haven't seen no on my page that I actually get cluster lashes. You've seen that I actually go to my people there. I'm trying to say, like, I go to...
So
like,
know who you're reaching out to, basically.
Yeah, you need to know who you're reaching out to. You need to know your target audience. And also as well, you need to actually be, like, realistic within yourself. What, like, especially now, everyone's a content creator, you know? Like, and also as well, I'm somebody that if I see a certain, like, influencer or whatever on someone's page, yeah, it's a thing where it's just like, you already know what kind of comes with that. Or are they doing their service better only because of that or whatever it is? Like, if you are thinking about starting a business, stop trying to find influencers to go to you for at first. Your main thing should be finding like normal girls who will actually make a TikTok. I will listen to a random girl making a TikTok over
someone that looks like they've been
somebody
paid.
it looks like these hairstylist hoppers. Anyone who offers them a hairstyle, I'm coming, babe. Like, you know what I'm gonna say. So I feel like you actually have to have balance with that. But so back to the question, yeah, I have had brand thingy, and I've been asked to come on podcast before, and I've said I kind of.
She's here first because there's levels. There's levels.
Yeah.
No, why are you saying it like there's not levels?
Because I hate gassing your head. You have a big head already, so it's like, do you know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, there is. And obviously as well, I just felt like I couldn't say no since that day I saw you be at the back.
No, I would take it personal because I'm like,
No, but yeah.
it might not be thinking, who you trying to style on, fam? Like, but
I know you would have thought that.
yeah, because what you're buff now. And
Oh my
like,
god,
what?
I even got a story to tell you after this, you know.
Okay,
No,
anyways.
off the pod.
Okay, but we are wrapping this up though.
Yeah.
We're going to do part 2. We're going to wrap this up in part 2. What's next for you before we go?
What's next for me is obviously content creating, getting more into that,
Seriously,
laser hair removal, and also going on holidays, getting lit, shaking their ass, being me, having fun,
Where can they find you this year? Any party holiday?
shaking it. Oh, what is it?
Are you going?
Oh,
Where
so
you going?
I'm thinking about going Barca. Do you think I should
Come,
come
bro.
Barca?
It's going to be...
All right, guys, I'm going since she's begging me. So I'm gonna go Barca now. She's begged me to go. Obviously, yeah, we got to see me. Are you going to Jamaica this year?
I don't have it booked, but I say this.
All right,
always,
see you
yeah.
there. So Jamaica, either best weekend or dream weekend. Haven't decided yet.
Oh, no, none of those, man. I had my fair share of that. I'm not
But have you
doing
been
that.
best weekend before?
No, but...
Exactly.
Bro, I'm waiting for Disturbing to get to Jamaica.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, obviously. When it comes to parties, Life is for Living, All Rob. I don't know the names. I just go
One
to them.
Way.
One Way.
We're not doing all of that. I just
But
want to for
anyway,
you.
anyway, for me personally, Disturbing Summer. This one, guys. If you haven't got your ticket, go and get your ticket. It's working. Get your ticket now, yeah. And we have to come as a dancehall artist. Obviously, you don't want to dress up. I've already told you.
I'm coming as IQ, bro. I told
I'm
everyone.
going as Jada Kingdom. Thank you very much.
Everyone's going to be as Jada Kingdom, bro.
Did I ask?
Okay, cool.
I don't care.
I'm coming as Vibes.
It's a shake. Well, you're just.
I'm going to do your orange bandana, and anyone talk to me, I'm going to say, I'm out.
But yeah, and then also Malta in September.
Oh, so you're going for Freedom Street?
I mean, I hope so, but
you know what
as I
it is?
said,
I
it's
wanted
not
to-
free.
I wanted to touch on that, but we don't have the time. I wanted to touch on because she was complaining about the prices and the flights or whatever. I wanted to touch on that, but yeah,
We don't have time.
But this is what I'm saying. You got to follow us on the.
Yeah, follow us on
We'll do
TikTok.
a
Stuff.
live.
We'll do lives, so make sure you guys follow us. And well, this is your podcast, so they know you already. But follow me, guys.
Follow
GlamGirlWrld, GlamGirl. Make sure you get the name on TikTok and also on Snapchat. You need to start Snapchat. Add me on Snapchat, yeah.
My
Thank you.
Snapchat's popping, so I'm yeah.
My Snapchat popping too.
Is it? No,
Yeah.
clearly, bro. You ain't gotta tell me, bro. I know your thing. But last question of the day, just to wrap it up, was I good? Was I good company?
You was good company. You know, you're better company than I thought. You know.
Oh wow.
And that's a wrap. 'Cause
Thank
what?
you.
That's a wrap.